Good day, ABM. I am here again to discuss one of the topic in our subject, Business Mathematics, which is the simple interest. Ano nga ba itong simple interest? And sino ang nangangailangan nito, no? So, if you are in a business, of course, lahat kasi ng business meron niyang mga pagkakautang, no? And ginagamit ito to compute the interest na mai-incurred kung sakaling kayo ay nagkautang sa mga financing industry. And even once you invested money, kung halimbawa nag-invest kayo sa isang business, sa isang korporasyon, you can use this formula or you can use this technique to compute kung magkano ang inyong kikitain, let's say after 3 years, after 2 years, and so on, no? So that is simple interest. Now, ang pag-compute ng simple interest is only based on the principal amount. That's why our formula here is interest. Interest is equal to principal times rate times time. Of course, yung I, that is the interest, yung P, that is the principal amount or base amount or the original amount, no? Let's say for example, bumili kayo halimbawa ng kotse, no? So the original amount, that is the principal amount, yun ang magiging basihan ng interest, ng pag-compute ng interest. Let's say for example, wala kayong cash, so you need to pay the car installment. So mayroon niyang interest na katumbas, okay? And of course, yung T, that is the time. And in computation of interest, ang time must be in a year, no? Dapat naka-yearly basis yan. Okay, let's have an illustration. Let's say Philip established his own business and needs to have additional money for some expenses. Of course, mahirap talaga magtayo ng negosyo, so we need to have some capital. And then one of the source para tayo magkaroon ng capital is to borrowed money from lending institution or the banking institution. So that's why he borrowed money from Land Bank, issued promissory notes amounting to 60,000 with annual interest of 3% payable in 3 years. So, nagkaroon ng agreement si Philip at saka si Land Bank na babayaran niya yung 60,000 na inutang niya sa bangko after 3 years, no? But of course, hindi naman papayag si bangko na, o sige, yung 60,000 na inutang mo, 60,000 pa rin pagbalik, no? So that's why si bangko nagsabi na, o sige, 3% ang magiging interest niyan. So that's why si Philip ay magkakaroon ng additional na babayaran. That is the interest expense plus yung original amount na 60,000 after 3 years. No? Now, here are some questions. How much is the monthly interest? No? So, bakit natin kailangan kumpitin? No? Let's say, sasabihin ni Philip, I need to pay monthly interest para hindi masyadong malaki ang babayaran ko after 3 years. That's why we need to know the monthly interest. No? What is the amount of interest after 1 year? So, pakalipas ng isang taon, magkano kaya ang interest ng inutang kong 60,000? So, we need to know as well. Kasi sa number 3 question, sa next question pa pala, no? What is the amount of interest after 2 years, no? Marahil alamin din natin, no? Baka sakaling after 2 years, sabihin ni Philip, bayaran ko na yung mga pagkakautang ko. Hindi ko na paabutin yung 3 years contract. That's why in number 4, if Philip decides to pay the loan after 1 year, no? So after 1 year, sabi ni Philip, ayoko nang may pagkakautang, gusto ko nang bayaran itong 60,000. So how much or what is the total amount to be paid to Land Bank? So magkano kaya ang kanyang babayaran? And yung number 5 question, if Philip decides to pay the loan after 2 years, no, makalipas yung 2 years, ay gusto niya nang bayaran yung kanyang pagkakautang, what is the total amount to be paid to Land Bank? Okay? So number 6 question, what is the total interest at the end of the term? So tinapos talaga ni Philip yung 3 years contract nila. So magkano ang magiging interest nung kanyang inutang na 60,000? And number 7 question, what is the total amount to be paid at the end of the term? All right, so let's have a solution for these questions. Okay, yung first question, how much is the monthly interest? By using our formula, interest is equal to principal times rate times time. No? Substitute nyo lang yung principal, that is 60,000, times 0.03. Saan ang galing yung 0.03? That is 3%. No? I believe you all know how to convert percentage into decimals. That's why we have 0.03, that is 3%. No? Times 1/12. Bakit 1/12? We are looking on the monthly interest. Remember, in computation of interest, time must be in a year. Okay? So, 1/12, which means, monthly kasi, no? Mayroon kasi tayong 12 months. That's why isang buwan lang yung tinatanong. Yung monthly, that's why 1/12. Alright? So, 1 month, and sa loob ng isang taon, mayroong 12 months. That's why 1/12. Alright? Now, let's compute. 60,000 times 3%, 60,000 times 3% or 0.03 is equal to 1,800 times 1 divide 12 is equal to 150. That's why, so the correct answer for this question is 150, the monthly interest of Philip's loan kung ang kanyang utang ay 60,000 with 3% interest. Alright? So, 150 pesos ang kanyang monthly interest. Okay, let's proceed to number 2 question. What is the amount of interest after 1 year? Alright, so the same procedure. Interest is equal to principal times rate times time. No, 60,000 times 0.03, that's 3% times 1. Okay? Bakit 1? Kasi ang tinatanong ay 1 year. O year na ang hinahanap. So remember na yung time must be in a year. Yung kanina kasi month. Kaya nagkaroon tayo ng 1/12. Alright? So but this time year ang hinahanap, so 1. Ita-times natin sa 1. Okay? So ang magiging sagot ay 1,800. Meaning, mayroong 1,800 interest sa loob ng isang taon. Alright? So next, number 3. What is the amount of interest after 2 years? No, 2 years naman ang tinatanong. So the same pa rin. Ang may iba lang, ita-times na natin ngayon sa 2 since 2 years ang hinahanap. So, the correct answer is 3,600. So after 2 years, ang total interest na ng inutang ni Philip sa bangko ay 3,600, no? Malaki-laki rin, no? Now, let's proceed to number 4 question. If Philip decides to pay the loan after 1 year, no? Makalipas ang isang taon, sabi ni Philip, babayaran ko na yung aking loan. So magkano kaya ang kanyang babayaran? Of course, we need to compute first the interest na na-compute na natin kanina na 1,800 yung interest sa loob ng isang taon. So this is the amount na babayaran niya kay Land Bank. But of course, he needs to pay as well the principal or yung original amount. That's why atin lang silang pagpaplasin, no? So the principal 60,000 plus yung interest na 1,800. So the total amount to be paid to Land Bank after 1 year is 61,800. Okay. I hope that is clear. So let's proceed to number 5 question. If Philip decides to pay the loan after 2 years, what is the total amount to be paid to Land Bank? No, na-compute na natin yung interest kanina, interest after 2 years. That is 3,600. Same procedure, yung 3,600, ipa-plus lang natin sa principal amount or original amount. So 60,000 plus 3,600. So the total amount to be paid to Land Bank after 2 years is 63,600. Okay, napakadali lang, right? So let's proceed to number 6 question. What is the total interest at the end of the term? So ang tinatanong end of the term, ano ba yung kanilang agreement? That is 3 years. So it means we need to know the interest after 3 years. So by using the formula, 60,000, that's the principal, times 0.03, that's the 3% interest, times 3, since we are talking about the 3 years agreement, since ang tanong ay end of the term. Okay, so the correct answer is 5,400. Okay. Now, let's proceed to number 7. What is the total amount to be paid at the end of the term? Magkano kaya ang babayaran ni Philip after 3 years? So, the same procedure, na-compute na natin yung interest. So, ipa-plus lang natin siya sa original amount or principal amount na 60,000. So, the total amount to be paid at the end of the term is 65,400. I hope you got it, no? You can go back and then review this video presentation para kung sakaling medyo nabibilisan kayo sa aking explanation. So, bago ako magpaalam, I would like to give you this activity, no? Same lang din naman halos ito. No? So John wanted to open a small sari-sari store. He decided to make loan from BDO to finance his business amounting to 50,000 with 2.5% interest payable in 4 years. No? So you're going to answer 7 questions and then post it sa ating G class. All right? So thank you very much and God bless you, ABM. See you next time.